motion out on the table and try to shove it down everybody's throat. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I truly understand.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm
What is the board's done?
Well, I got comments, like you said, when you originally spoke here at the beginning of the meeting, you know, you talked about the kids, you talked about everything.
Why don't you read that again?
You left the taxpayer out. Yes, you
Yes,
did.
you did.
First, the taxpayer was left out. Wasn't mentioned to your last sentence in this whole thing. Unfortunately, the taxpayer has to support, is going to support and do all this when it's all said and done. We have the responsibility for them all.
It's a recommendation. It's a recommendation.
It should be a part of the committee. Motion to table. Motion to table.
Second.
No discussion. Call roll, Betty.
No.
Yes.
Yes, table.
Yes, table.
It's an insult. Starting off real well, Mary Ann. Good words.
I agree with you.
I said Mrs.
want you to prove it. Just like you're throwing it out for me, prove it. Prove it.
Run that tape back and see.
Prove it and prove that I knew before Bill got here about it.
I think you should.
Prove it.
I think you're totally
5-minute recess.
I think you're totally
Prove it.
confused.
5-minute
Totally
recess.
confused.
Prove it.
It seems funny
Prove it.
that everybody knows, that
Prove
voted
it.
yes for this, knows what's
Prove
going
it.
on.
Prove it.
Has no input.
Prove
We
it,
have
Chuck.
talked about getting a study.
What?
Prove it.
Two people in this room were appointed, not elected?
Excuse me, I'm getting tired of that insult.
It's the truth.
Prove it.
It's the truth.
You are
Prove it.
It doesn't matter. That's my copy.
Prove it, Chuck.
I'm getting tired of being threatened by you.
I haven't threatened you at
Yes,
all.
you have.
All I said, you were appointed. Is that a threat?
It's an insult.
And this is
You
the other
insult
one.
me every day.
Prove it, Chuck.
It's your attempt to intimidate.
What?
That's not going to happen.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, that's a threat.
That's your opinion? That's her opinion?
Charlie, we all realize that you are all in campaign mode.
Absolutely.
And
Mary Ann?
Didn't happen.
That's
Didn't have to
exactly
happen
what
this
it
way last
is.
December, did
it's
it?
campaign mode.
Hey, Mary Ann, I may be a knucklehead. I may fall
What was
short.
the first
I may
thing?
fall short of God's grace every 5 or 10 seconds. But I'll tell you what, the problem still exists.
I discussed
Charlie,
this study
did
with
we
you.
have a committee meeting last December when Larry made his motion?
You and I have discussed having a study done in this district.
No.
Yeah, but I haven't, in committee,
I hear a lot.
put it in committee.
I'm still waiting for you to prove it, Chuck.
Prove what?
Prove that I knew about this before he.
I asked you if you knew about it. You said no.
And you told me that you didn't believe it. So prove that I did. You made an accusation that I knew about. Prove it.